and we are back with an episode of Keep Your Hands Up with JC and J Rosa, my brother. What is good?
Howdy.
Ah, he's so sad. No beer. No beer today.
Not sad. I'm not sad. I'm just sleep deprived.
There you go.
There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Working hard, man. You're working hard. You're the hardest working man out here, man.
Yeah, and you would imagine that, usually when people say that, they're like, you know what, that man deserves a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And no drink for me.
You'll get one eventually.
Yeah, day 4.
Day 4, man. Day 4. Well, for the people that know, you're doing a month of sobriety, which I commend. I was gonna do it with you. I still might. I'm not sure yet.
We starting late though.
No, I mean I haven't drank since that day we drank. The last day you drank. Last day I drank.
Technically, you're on the same path.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna have your own. There's a special event happening soon, so I don't.
Yeah, so I got me and my girl's anniversary coming up, so we're gonna go out to dinner and stuff. So I'll probably indulge a little bit. See, the thing is, I rarely don't drink that much though. That's the thing. I go weeks without drinking anyway.
Well, it's not necessarily just drinking. It's essentially going a month without vices. Mm-hmm. That's at the core of what it is, because I drink, I smoke cigarettes. I mean, a lot of people when you say that, they're like, "Ew, what the fuck?" I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, shut the fuck. I pay my own bills, dog. I'm
hoping at the end of this, you'd be like, you know what? Just the drinking comes back to the cigarettes.
That is not gonna happen.
I need you.
I'm telling you, it's not.
We need you around for a little bit, JC. We don't want you.
I can't stop Father Time, homie.
No, but you can fight.
Peep game though. Let's say October 6th. I decree, hypothetically speaking, to give up all vices. Right? I walk down the street, get shot in the neck. So what? Mm-hmm. Let me live.
I don't want you to give up all vices, just the cigarettes.
That's just not gonna happen, sir. I look like the king of all the cool guys.
The what?
I look like the king of all the cool guys. I'm just like in the corner, like.
Nah, that was cool, like in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s. I feel like cigarettes.
It was cool in the 90s. But that's when people started fucking digging up fucking research and shit.
Yeah, it was like, I would say probably mid-2000s was when it was like, yuck.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. When did I start? I didn't even start smoking in the way that the conventional smokers start. They usually start when they were like 13 and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I find that super weird. I started smoking cigarettes when I was like 23, which is weirder for people because they're like, what, really? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's I can't front. That is a little weird.
Hey man, I am an anomaly.
Hey, that you are. You're something, all right. You're something, all right. So, for those who haven't seen, I kind of got a little bit of a new setup here. I'm working on some things. I'm trying to keep up with JC. I moved some things around. I had the desk in another direction. I scraped my wall here, so I got to clean that up a little bit. But it's a work in progress, JC. You know what I mean? Rome wasn't built in a day. And unfortunately, Amazon Prime kind of did me a little dirty.
Which is crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. I ordered so many things. I ordered like frames. It was like, I ordered a frame on September 2nd. They come in September 12th. I ordered a microphone. Like,
they really don't like your section of the city.
No.
It has to be that, because I've never waited more than like 2 days for something. There's been a time where they were like, all right, it's coming late, so we'll give it to you tomorrow. But I've never waited more than 2 days for anything through Amazon Prime, bro. The fact that you have to wait fucking 10 days.
Crazy. Kind of crazy. But such is life. We're at it again. We're fresh off of a nice UFC fight card that me and JC actually stepped out to go watch.
Yes, we did.
For you guys who saw the clips we posted online.
I'm also gonna be putting them on the channel, provided we don't get stricken, because there is music playing. So what I'm gonna do is I've already cut it into like a long video of just all of them together, and then we'll put it up and see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
But yes, that will be up at the same time this goes up.
Nice. So you guys see that. We'll see you know, we're dedicated, you know, we are dedicated professionals, you know. We picked a venue that was not showing the fights. Go figure. You know, we asked one of the servers about ESPN Plus. He looked at us like we had four heads.
Yo, that whole fiasco was hilarious.
You know, and about halfway into the fights, you know, so we ended up watching on the phone. And then halfway into the fights, the Wi-Fi, the AC, the Wi-Fi, the music, and the other TVs all go out. So fun time.
Kaput.
Yeah, I don't want to name the place just because, you know, we don't want to be mean. But
the video is gonna show where the place is, and any native New Yorker is gonna know exactly where that place is.
Yeah, any native New Yorker is gonna know where you are. But other than that, cool time, man. Cool time. Cool little vibe. Now that you're back in New York, you know, I see us doing a little bit more things like that, you know, which would be pretty cool. Us linking up for the fights and you know, doing stuff. Maybe we'll do a little more live reaction stuff, kind of like your open letter to Darren Till. Open voice note, I should say.
That one hurt.
So let's jump right into it, right, DC? So, excuse me, guys. Darren Till, tough loss. Fan favorite. Sad gorilla. Yeah, you know, definitely a tough loss. Fan favorite. You know, I didn't pick him to win. I thought it was gonna be a tough matchup with Derek Brunson. But before we go to Brunson, how much of this fight, JC, is it Darren Till wasn't right? He wasn't right mentally. He looked a little physically out of shape.
Yeah, he looked out of shape.
Was it more Darren Till lost or Derek Brunson won? If that makes sense.
It does make sense. Derek Brunson won convincingly, actually.
Yeah.
But
was it because Till? I'm sorry, was it because Till wasn't right mentally, or was what was off? I mean, he didn't physically look peak physical self. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Chris.
No. Sorry, dude. I grudgingly admit that I cut you off a lot, and I have to work on that. I do have to work on that. But I don't know, man. Like, I guess in my heart of hearts, and this is me being honest and me being biased, blind bias, I wanted Till to win. I saw past him not looking in his prime. I saw past his last 4 fights. I saw past all that, and I was like, I just want this man to win. But I was looking with rose-colored glasses, essentially. Because once that round started, I was like, oh no, this is not great. And then the snowball effect happened, where it just kept getting worse and kept getting worse. So to answer your question, yeah, it wasn't essentially. It was more Brunson just dominating in every single lane and goal. And you know, got to take it how it played out. It's a bummer, but what's next for Till at this point? I don't really know, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Coach. It's tough, right, JC? I mean, one of those things where Till, like I stated before, it's fan favorite. One of those guys who we always tune in to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think, you know, obviously this was going around on the internet and stuff where maybe he should jump down to 170. You know, especially, but here's the thing, right? I think Darren Till is probably, along with Izzy, one of the best strikers at 185. As far as pure striking, hands, kickboxing, Muay Thai, whatever you want to throw in there. Here's the thing. For him to get to Izzy, you got to get through, you know, Brunson. You got to get through Whitaker. You got to get through Vettori. All these guys can wrestle. You know what I mean? Vettori not the best, but I think even, you know, Till might have had his hands full with Vettori. You know, looking at the way he was wrestling Kevin Holland last time. And then you look at, you know, everybody saying, all right, Till jumped down to 170. Okay, who's at 170? Colby Covington, Kamaru Usman. Bro, bro, these are two wrestlers. Wrestlers. Whether you love Colby or not. And there's something to say where it's like, all right, I hope he's a bigger man. But if the technique is off, you know what I mean? it's gonna be a long day for Darren Till, man. I think he needs to kind of shut down the engines for a little bit, recharge, go a year, 6 months to a year, go train, stay off the internet. He's one of those guys who's always posting, always talking shit.
Yeah,
and it takes a lot out of you, JC. He's lost 4 out of his last 5 fights.
Yeah, that hurts.
It takes a lot out of you. Don't get me wrong, he gave Robert Whitaker hell. But I think he needs to lay low for a little bit, man. He posted the picture of Michael Bisping and Charles Oliveira, kind of 2 guys who, had their ups and downs and finally got their title. I think he wants it. You know what I mean? He wants it, but it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is not right mentally. I don't know what's going on. I mean, he's always, was it like last year? Wasn't he like arguing with a cop online?
Oh, he wasn't arguing with a cop. He got into an altercation with a police officer, and I think it was Liverpool too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a justifiable altercation. It wasn't on some, he was being, well, at that point, that's when they started calling him Karen Till, or he started calling himself that Karen Till. But nah, it was sort of justified. I remember that. That shit got heated.
Yeah. So I mean, although I picked
a year ago, wow.
I eat more, a little bit more. I'd say.
God damn.
But yeah, man. I mean, we're rooting for Darren Till, even though I picked against him. He's still, he's a fan favorite, and I always tune in to watch him fight. I just think he kind of needs to shut down the engines, and really come up with a game plan.
Charles Oliveira said he'd train him.
Yeah, I mean,
Khamzat said too.
Khamzat
said, yo, come to wherever the hell he's from, Russia or something. He's like, yeah, yo, come through. I'll teach you some wrestling.
Khamzat needs to worry about himself, I would say, before he starts giving out training lessons.
His lungs, really.
Yeah. Let's get a W in the new year, Khamzat, before we start throwing out, invitations and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see where he goes. Derek Brunson, man, 5 wins in a row. JC, I said it when we were together. If he wins convincingly versus Darren Till, get that man a title shot. And he was with me. He was thinking the same thing after he won. He was doing the classic. Where's the championship? Title match. He said, "I'm coming for you, Izzy."
He said, "Boy."
Yeah, call him boy.
He said,
nice little Yoel Romero, reference, boy. I'm coming for you, boy. I think it's hard to kind of, I just hear Mason coming in here. Don't worry about it. But I think it's hard for you to deny Brunson that title shot. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those things. Give me 1 second, JC.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of Keep Your Hands Up is brought to you by Body Armor Fruit Punch.
Yeah. Oh, the little guy wanted to come say hi, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Brunson, right? So I think you got to give Brunson the title shot just off of this. Hear me out, JC. He's won 5 in a row. Here's a tough thing. If Whitaker wins, Izzy gets automatic rematch, right? And we're gonna talk about that fight, down the line. But let's say Izzy wins, right? Who do you have him fight? You have him fight Vettori again? You have him fight Paulo again?
No. I agree with you. I am 100%. I 100% agree with you.
And has Jared Cannonier done enough to warrant a title shot?
Who did he fight last year during UFC 254?
He lost to Whitaker.
Yeah.
He lost to Whitaker, and then he just beat who did he just beat?
Wasn't Hermanson? Hermanson was last year. Gastelum, I think.
Gastelum.
Yeah. Gastelum.
I don't think he beat Gastelum. Did he beat Gastelum?
Yeah,
he beat Gastelum.
It was Gastelum, right? Yeah.
So we look at his last. Let's look at his last. Since May 2019, he's beaten Anderson Silva, Jack Hermanson, lost to Whitaker, beat Kelvin Gastelum.
Yep.
I don't think that's enough to warrant a title shot, man. I already know. I bet you the UFC is gonna be like, all right, Cannonier versus Brunson, winner gets
the whoever wins Whitaker, is he?
I know they're gonna do it. But I think Brunson has done enough.
I do too.
I think Cannonier should fight the winner of Paolo versus
Vittori.
I mean, you can't get. I mean, and you can do whatever you want, but I mean, he's off of one title. I mean, one win, Kelvin Gastelum. I mean,
And then you got Brunson running through motherfuckers.
yo, man, let's show Derek Brunson's last couple fights just so I can read these. So
Yeah, this shit is wild. He's a different kind of beast.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we really talking about here? So he's won 5 in a row since he lost to Adesanya. He's beaten Darren Till, Kevin Holland, Edmund Shabazian, who's the golden boy. You know what I mean? They got 2 nice wins over Ian Hines and Elias Theodore.
You didn't really hear from him again. Actually, I think Edmund had one more fight and then he lost that one too, and then he disappeared.
Well, he's fighting coming up. He's on one of these cards coming up. I think he's on the late September card or the early October card. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's on one of them. Yeah. I mean, the late October or the late September. I can't remember which one.
If it's okay.
Yeah, he has a fight coming up though. He got a
Yo,
what?
No, please go ahead. I'm working on that.
You working on it. It's tough, man. It's difficult for me to kind of see what the UFC is going to do, especially with Izzy and Whitaker. Who knows when they're going to fight, man? With out there, where they in New Zealand, with all the Corona stuff, where it's like they quarantine for like 30 days before you could leave, before you enter the country. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see though.
Is that still? That's not slated for this year though, is it?
Oh no.
2022.
2022. I think they're saying.
What they out here saying?
They're saying end of this. I mean, the last pay-per-view of the year, December. Oliveira versus Poirier.
Yeah. I mean, Poirier already put it out, kinda that it's.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Kinda.
What a way
he
to
put out like, yo, 2 years ago, man, I walked out of a press conference just ashamed that I thought my career is over, and now I'm looking forward to the end of the year, possibly having the belt around my waist. I'm like, oh, excuse me, sir.
December. And that's it, right, for the year. So we got September. We got Volkanovski, Ortega.
Where are we watching that?
It's in September. I don't know.
We gotta watch that somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, you know whose house we can.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. We got
drink water.
You drink water. I'll indulge for the both of us. But then we got October. We got a stack card in October. We got Jan and Aljamain. We got who else is fighting? Isn't that Glover and
Teixeira?
No, Glover is Teixeira.
Glover, Teixeira, and Jan. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You made that same mistake though. I'm not gonna front. I probably got that shit from you. You said Glover versus Teixeira.
Glover versus Teixeira.
That sounds like a fight.
Yeah, Glover versus Teixeira. So we got a few things coming up, but yeah, I think as far as Izzy, he's done for the year. That'll be probably the first quarter. We'll get that, and then yeah, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do at 185. I can't believe we waited this long to the episode, JC, for me to talk about my new favorite fighter.
Yeah.
My new favorite fighter. I called it, man. I called it Paddy the Baddy. Now the nickname is a little bit, for Americans, a little tough calling the man a baddie, but I'm gonna let it slide. That's how they get down in the UK.
It's what it is.
Sign me up. I'm on record. Next star in the UFC. Paddy the Baddy. Got a knockout, but not only did he get a knockout, showed kid's got a fucking tough iron chin.
Yeah.
Dude got a chin on him, man. Probably made of granite, because I would have still been comatose after a punch like that.
It was pretty rough to watch.
Yeah.
He turned it around. He turned it
around.
around. Cause I'm not gonna front, bro. That the beginning of that fight, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
And your boy turned it. He 180 that motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. But that's what I'm saying, man. He showed his grit, man. He showed his toughness, man. And he's like, no lie, he must have went to like WWE school of cutting promos, man. Because the guy can work a microphone, man. You know what I mean? He said, I'm the new cash cow. They know who the boy is. They know who the boy is.
I mean, he got the He-Man haircut though.
Yeah,
He got to
yeah,
do something about that shit. That
It's
shit is
rough,
very,
man.
it's tough to watch. I know you don't watch anime, but like he looks like he got the Adamine haircut from Attack on Titan. This shit is fucking, it's like having a gold mop on your head. It's like if a Super Saiyan was in the rain.
Yeah.
That shit just look trash.
Yeah.
But he a bad ass.
Yeah, he definitely puts a bowl on his head.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that shit. So I like that.
But yeah, man, it's gonna. I'm excited for his progression, right? And I want to know how soon are they gonna start, throwing him into the top 15? Because 155 is stacked.
Okay.
155 is stacked, JC. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? I think this needs to be a slow burn. They can't start, kind of what's similar to doing the Sugar Sean.
I knew he was gonna bring that up because I was just about to do the same.
I think he's better than Sean.
Okay.
I think he's better, man. I think he is, better on the microphone. I think he's more marketable. We're talking about Darren Till, right? Dude, Liverpool, Darren Till's from Liverpool. Paddy the Badger's from Liverpool, right? I think the UK needs a star fighter. And I think they got it, man. I think Paddy's gonna take the torch that Darren Till had and kind of run with it, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. He's already saying, Dana, let's fight this year in the UK. I'll build a roof off the state, off wherever. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I gotta double check something before you finish, because there was one other fighter who was coming out of Liverpool who was on that same card. No. I mean, on the prelims that same day. It wasn't Molly McCann, was it? Nah, Molly McCann is American. No, yeah, Molly McCann. Molly McCann was.
She came out when he won.
Exactly. Yeah. So when you said there was one, I was like, no. I remember when that fight finished, he had hugged someone, and I think I overheard someone say that they were both from Liverpool. So that's 3 Liverpool fights on one UFC event, and damn, the big one really let them down.
I think that fight was supposed to be in
the main card
in the UK, but because of COVID.
No, it was.
It was, right? Okay.
Yeah, Molly McCann was the main event for the prelims before the main card started in at for fight night or fight afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I was looking at. I mean, I don't see anybody right now to throw Paddy at, but I still want it to be some of these, these unranked guys. And take it slow, man. Take it slow, because I think you got it. I think you got a star here, man. I think you do.
Yeah, I do too. But yeah, when you first started with Paddy, I was like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna? I'm like, you better not say, oh yeah, throw a 15 number.
No,
15. I'm like, whoa, chill out.
We're not there yet. We're not. I mean, it's the first UFC fight. We're not there. And 155 is full of just fucking
murderers,
killers.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not. It's just like I really want to see, like you said, I want to see his progression. Not just in the octagon, essentially, but how he handles everything else, Actually, that makes kind of no real sense, because we don't really see our fighters outside of the octagon anyways.
But I just don't want him like online and stuff like that, see what he's, what he's doing and stuff.
We've had this, not argument, but we've had this conversation about, like, do we really care about fighters outside the octagon? For me, it's sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The only thing is that when you try to perpetuate someone to stardom, like they did with the Sugar Show, you get what we have now with Sugar, which is an over pompous, confident, arrogant, where his last fight, he made his opponent famous because he couldn't knock him out, which I find very, very interesting.
He's actually, did you see what he posted? The guy he's fighting is fighting in a couple weeks. And Sean tweeted, he's like, my hands still hurt. Like, how is he fighting?
Who Sean?
God,
he's
like, my hands still hurt from like punching him. How is he fighting?
Your boy is Colossus, man. This motherfucker will take hits and just be like, just going forward. And you're like, what the fuck? I want to see him do. You think he'll do that shit again? Because if that's his Chris, I can't remember his last name.
Munoz.
Yes.
So it's the you can't. Yeah, I mean, he can make a living, but he's not gonna have any longevity fighting like that. It's like the old, remember the Homer Simpson when he was a boxer, and he would just take like 100 punches, until the guy got tired, and then Homer would fight. So I mean, you can't make, you can't. There's real no longevity. There's really no longevity. What's his last name?
Mutino.
I said Munoz. Close enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What does it say? Oh, there's no longevity in that, right? So I mean, for me, it's one of those things where you got to be careful. I think he shot up. He got like 50,000 new Instagram followers, right? After that fight. So hopefully the UFC goes in the bone, and then good for him because he took the fight on like 5 days notice, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see on that.
Was it an anomaly? Was it a spectacle? You said yourself it's not sustainable. So what does he do then? He
needs to. The guy can obviously take a punch, but he needs to like that, and that's what kind of, not to go jump back into Paddy conversation, but that's what I liked about Paddy was that in the press conference he said, he's like, I just can't always let it fly like that. You know what I mean? I can't be taking punches like that. Although he believes in his chin, and I feel, Paddy kind of wants to, or kind of look forwards to, trade for trade. You know what I mean? Because he believes in his power. You know what I mean? So he'll exchange with you. And he'll trade with you, and he likes those odds. But you got to be careful taking blows to the head like that, because, dude, we're talking 4-ounce gloves. Anything can happen, right? So I'm interested to see what was it Chris Muniz? What do you say?
Chris Mutinos,
right? So I'm interested to see his next fight. He got a fan of me. Anybody, he was walking down showing too a little bit, right? You know what I mean? It's just,
which is crazy because
those punches. So. I'm all in to watch his next fight, man. So yeah, we'll see about that, man. We shall see.
Yeah, he has to. I feel like his next fight isn't gonna be nearly as what it was when he was fighting Sugar, because he has to show that he could fight, and not just he's not a punching bag.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's what I mean. You gotta gotta be more than that, So we'll see. Sucks, man. No fights this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Which means that I actually have to make plans. Okay.
You working this weekend?
I don't think so. I don't think in the nighttime. I know for sure in the day, but like even then, so like, what plans? Sober plan. What am I gonna go hiking?
I want to hike. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend this weekend.
Hiking in New York City, yeah. There's a lot of places to hike here. Yeah.
Go to the country. Go to the country.
No, man. I'm just be here drinking 3 liters of fucking water.
Watch old UFC highlights.
I do that.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
Oh yeah, of course. I throw them on the chat all the time. How many times, like last year alone, I put up Usman versus Colby. I put that shit at least like 4 times. Like, I had to brush this shit off again.
So we're gonna see. I can't wait, man. I mean, I can't wait. That's November 6th. Prices have gone sky high in MSG.
I have some good news.
Ooh, what's this? Please do tell.
I have some good news. All right, so if you go onto the UFC website, UFC.com/presale, you'll see a nice little poster of UFC 268, 2 title fights. Usman versus, I'm trying to do my best to sound like Ron Perlman. Usman versus Colby Covington 2.
Look here. All right.
Nama Nunez versus Zhang Weili 2. And a lightweight bout between Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler, November 6th.
What's a stack card? What's going on here?
So right in the bottom here, it says UFC returns to New York November 6th, 2021. Okay. Sign up below for exclusive pre-sale code.
There's December 16th. Okay, there we go. All right.
I think this is for, it's a pre-sale code?
Yeah, they send you a code.
For the pay-per-view?
No, to go.
To go, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I saw this and I was like,
you signed up?
I'm signing up right now, boy.
There we go. All right, let's go. Let's see. We might be in attendance. Who knows?
I would come on, son. Come on. I don't even give it. I don't give a shit if it's the cheap seats.
Yeah, we might have to be in attendance for that bad boy.
Come on, son. If you're going to a pay-per-view, that's the one you go to.
That's the one to go to. I would say so. I would definitely agree.
Use the pre-sale Octagon.
Yeah.
And then the tickets go on sale on the 16th.
All right, bet. Hopefully you got an email code, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know how crazy that would be, son.
I think odds are right, especially in like New York. It should say if you're like a New York.
Honestly, yo, I would have bought them joints for the 4.
Nah, that's too much.
Come on, it's a once in a lifetime
Hey.
pay-per-view joint.
We'll see, man. We shall see, man. Let's see. We got the pre-code. Just let me know. Text me if you get it, and you know I'll sell you the bread, and we out. We out, man. What was I gonna say? So you're gonna be a lot online this weekend. That's probably what you do. A lot of video game streaming.
I mean, if when I'm not working, I fucking made the mistake of taking, unbeknownst to me, it wasn't even my fault. I had 2 shifts like during last week, but that was during the hurricane, so they cut me indefinitely. So essentially, oh yeah, I talked to you about this. I didn't talk to the fans though. Yeah. So like, I'm trying to get my bread up. Not only that.
So let me ask you this, right? You're trying to get your bread up. There's been a lot of time. Have you seen this thing going online? This hypothetical question all over Twitter and stuff? No. So would you rather? Some guy said online, he goes, I would rather dinner with Jay-Z.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Instead of $500,000.
Okay.
Because, and the guy goes, I'd rather dinner because the knowledge I get from Jay-Z is worth more than that. Let me tell you something right now.
You are the dumbest person.
You're the dumbest person in the world. Dumbest person. There is nobody that I would rather have 500K with. I mean, that would give up 500K to have dinner with. I'm sorry. And who's to say that Jay-Z is even gonna let you in to give you the game plan or the knowledge or the, you know what I mean? Like you're looking for a mentor. That's like did you see that Logan Paul video?
Yeah, with the dude who quit his job.
Yeah, that's gonna be you at dinner with Jay-Z while he's laughing at you.
Who's to even say he's even gonna speak?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's dinner, just eating. Oh man, this steak tartare is really good, man. Yeah. Dude, I mean, so my thing is like that's super troll talk, man. That troll talk, man. That's funny though. I don't get it, man. I just don't get why people. Sometimes I feel like, yo, JC, they can't be serious, man.
But where did it come from?
Somebody online was just like, yo, dinner with Jay-Z. I would turn down $500,000 to have dinner with Jay-Z. So,
okay, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, we don't need you, yo, Darwinism, bro. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Just give me 500K. I'll be all right.
Just get just eat a steak without cutting it.
Yeah, I'll just listen to Reasonable Doubt a few more times.
Yeah, that's all I need.
And make believe I had dinner with home.
I thought it was like in a song or something because a lot of people were bringing it up and it was all over Twitter.
It was just all over Twitter. I don't know what was going on.
That's crazy for someone who doesn't use Twitter at all. You sure know the ins and outs of Twitter.
I'm on Twitter now, man. I'm on Twitter. I'm working on a Twitter page for Keep Your Hands Up, man. I'm gonna start running that bad boy. Your boys. The thing is, I be tweeting. You know what I mean? It's just
you be tweeting.
Yeah, I be tweeting.
Tweeting.
I'm tweeting. Nah, he tweeting.
He tweeting.
Yeah. See, I'm up to date on all these stuff, man.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna front though. Like, I used to make fun of people. Like, I remember I knew this girl who she was like a social media consultant, and she would run like these like kind of small businesses, social medias. It's a lot of work, man, to stay up to date on. It's like a whole different world.
That's not me, dog. I'm just in my own lane. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you just be in your.
I make fun of people.
Yeah. And I did see you tweeted something now. Yo, man, where's that Matrix trailer?
Oh, it comes out tomorrow, 9 a.m. Okay. It's probably gonna leak. It's probably gonna leak tonight at midnight. But yo, right in that closet, bro. You see that closet? Yeah, I got a leather overcoat from 2007.
That you just waiting the dust off.
Waiting.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for. See, we were talking about last time. We were like, yo, what would you go to a movie to see? Like that, I would probably go.
Oh, I saw Shang-Chi, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, but by the way, yo, Shang-Chi's coming out next month for like in home. I thought it was gonna be like 6 months. So you good money. You just gotta wait. You gotta wait like 3 weeks.
I'm good. I'm cool with that. Now I gotta pay $30, or you think it'll be just a regular
Probably.
30
They
cash?
gotta still make bread. I mean, they made stupid bread
Yeah.
this weekend, and I would surmise that they're probably gonna be like $19.99, $29.99 if you want to
See,
watch.
$19.99 not bad. $19.99 not bad. 29, it's like still cheaper than the movies, but it's just like damn.
Oh, not for me, because my tickets alone, excuse me, my tickets alone are 25. I go to the same theater, I go to the same seats, and they're
No, but I'm
always
talking about
$25.
like me and my girl. I take my girl out.
And then oh yeah, and then the food and all that. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
What do you bring? Are you a guy? Do you bring food in?
No, I bring alcohol in.
There you. Oh,
Who the fuck doesn't? What the hell? What do you watch? Movie sober? What are you crazy?
Yeah, no, man. I tell you, this was my go-to, man. I used to hit up the AMC on Broadway and 84th.
Okay.
Right in the corner next to the theater. There's a Chipotle. Ooh, get a nice burrito. Go in there, get one of those slushies, those tall boy slushies. Maybe a little small popcorn, and getting those reclining seats. And just go to town, man. It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
Nah, man. Tito's, lemonade.
You drink your Tito's, man?
Chilling. Yeah, man, it's delicious.
I can't do vodka.
And it's American made, baby.
Yeah, that it is. I'm not mad at that one. I just can't do vodka, man. I can't do vodka.
That's what lemonade's for.
That's what lemonade.
I only drink vodka in movie theater.
What is that?
Although I've been fucking around with martinis, but
You get the little martini glass?
yeah. What are you gonna get in a fucking mule cup?
I don't know. Man.
Nah, sir, we do it real. I want a Tito's
Olives?
martini, extra dirty olives.
What's in a martini? I don't know. I don't have my phone with me. I don't want to Google.
Well, it depends on how you want the martini. You want the martini up? That's
How
just
does- how does
martini
James-
shaken.
How does James
How nice.
Bond drink it? How does James Bond drink it?
Shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
But he does his martinis are gin, not vodka, because you don't shake gin unless specifically asked for, which is why when Bond asked for it, he said shaken, not stirred, which means that he told the bartender that he wants his gin shaken.
But what's in it? Gin and what?
Gin, ice shaken. That's it. Unless you want anything else, it's just cold shaken gin.
Oh, and
Because when you go to a bar, your bottles are sitting, they're warm.
Mhm.
Every time you make a drink, you obviously shake it. So when you ask for a martini up, boom, 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 shake, 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 put a martini glass up. You want extra dirty or dirty, that's olive juice. You want dry, that's vermouth. Bartender and alcohol guy.
Yeah, man. You are the resident alcohol guy here, man. I'm just, I just get
Short of a syllable of not saying ick.
Yeah, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol guy. I gotta show you a little respect, JC. A little bit,
That's fine.
But
So
no,
if I was one, I wouldn't be able to be doing this.
I'm the tequila guy on the rocks, or a little Red Bull, which kind of gave you rubbed you the wrong way a little bit when I was at the bar. So let me get a Casamigos and Red Bull. You're like, whoa, what's going on here?
You wilding, man. That's crazy.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.
I'll put you onto a drink. I can make a mean. That
I
I won't
like
say it here,
tequila.
but like I can make you once we're back to unsobriety. Thank God. I'm gonna hook you up with. You don't just have to have Casamigos on the rock. I can get you a tequila drink that you'll be like, yo, what the fuck is this?
I only like tequila, man. That's the go-to. I do tequila pineapple. I'm not mad at that. Depending on.
But you don't like tequila cocktails?
Nah, I do it usually on the rocks, man. This is the thing. So I'll do like the first one or two drinks on the rocks. Then I'll switch it where I'll put either a little bit tequila and pineapple. Depending on the situation, I do tequila and Red Bull. And then that's my drink for the rest of the night.
And you don't drink any kind of tequila cocktail. If I were to make you a spicy tequila drink, you wouldn't fuck with that.
No, because you know what it is? I have a certain amount of testosterone that I just can't.
Oh, so you don't drink cocktails?
My body won't. No.
Oh, so you're saying you're insecure?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, just say that. That's a lot better.
No, I'm not with the fruity kind of spicy drinks like
what
that.
What the fuck? Fruity? I said spicy tequila.
I don't know, man. For some reason, I heard you say like fruity stuff, man. The most I'll do is, like I said, I'll do some pineapple juice with tequila. That's probably about it.
Yeah, I mean, good.
What's this spicy drink? You want to throw in?
No, I tell you, I can make it.
A jalapeno in there, man.
I'm not gonna tell you I can make it, and you decide whether or
We'll
not. I
test it
didn't know drinks equate it to sexual orientation. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm just messing around. I'm just.
So if I were to say, yo, let me get a raspberry margarita, please. You ain't gonna look at me for C? Oh no, I'm just playing. That shit is delicious.
I'd be like, you know what, man?
And
JC,
put some garnish on there.
like JC, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Drinking. That's what we're doing here, sir.
I don't know, man. That's just I can't. I just not gonna. I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm like, bro, what?
Sure.
What's going
I
on?
like that's, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. When I get fucking opinions of shit that's dumb as hell, they just.
No, I know. You don't care. I know. But I'm saying, what's the thing? What's the saying? Damn, what's the movie? Departed, where he goes, "What are your period?"
Yeah. But I can't remember.
He just asked for cranberry. He asked for cranberry.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "What did you say?"
Yeah, I got fucking.
Nah, I'm not gonna judge you, man. If you drink whatever you want to drink, it's just I'm a creature of habit, man. You know what I mean? I like what I like, man. I like what I like. This is what happens when we don't have any UFC fights that come, man. We just kind of go off on these tangents, right?
I mean, hell yeah, shit. You want to talk about what's happening on in in Afghanistan? No. Nah, but
What's up? Any fights got announced?
Yeah, we got Anthony Smith, I think, and
yeah, that's
that card doesn't even look finished.
No. Yeah, it's a lot of
it. I mean, what are we gonna do, dog? We got a week off.
Man.
Yeah, Anthony Smith and Ryan Spann.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about. This. So I knew there was something. What do you think about Masvidal calling out the Logan Paul, Jake Paul brothers?
I can't remember if it was you who said it, but it's a way out.
Yeah.
It's a way out. There's nothing for him left in the UFC. He's never gonna get the belt.
He wants a money grab. Yeah.
He wants money. And given what happened his last fight, who do you pair him up with next? Who isn't Colby? Who isn't Leon? Leon's fighting.
Nobody yet.
Nobody. Who's Hamzat fighting?
Hamzat's fighting somebody, but we got Gilbert Burns. Burns is calling out Leon. Leon wants a title shot. I mean, if I'm Leon, I'm only fighting for title. I'm fighting Masvidal. So I mean, Masvidal has none of the tough fights ahead of him, and his opportunity. You can't be the BMF champ and you get knocked out, right? Or you lose 3 in a row because he's already lost 2 in a row, and it's not
to the same person.
To the same person, right? And now if he loses another fight, it's 3 fights in a row. So it's not easy. It's not an easy path he's on right now, and I feel like he sees it, and he sees, he's on the highway, and he sees an exit. He sees a big money exit, and that would be Jake Paul, Logan Paul. The thing is, I don't think Dana signs off on it. I don't think Dana is.
Oh yeah, what did you mean when you said that? I never followed up.
Oh, so kind of like when when Floyd and Conor McGregor fought, the UFC and Dana White got a huge payday for that because he's pretty much loaning out his fight. So when you sign those UFC contracts, excuse me, you can't fight at any promotion or any business unless the UFC signs off on it.
Yeah, because Woodley was already out of contract. Exactly. He was already that and makes so much
even
sense.
Ben Askren had to ask Dana, even though Ben retired, he had to ask the UFC permission. And they were like, oh yeah, go ahead, whatever, you're retired, like you could do it. So that being said, I don't think Dana wants to do business with these guys. You know what I mean? And it would look so bad if Masvidal were to lose to Jake Paul. Don't get me wrong, Jake Paul is the bigger man too. So it would be tough, man. It would definitely be tough.
Yeah.
But I think he sees it as a money grab, as a way out. So hey, get your money, man. Get your money.
I mean, Mas. I mean, hey, when you're the champ, you make your own decisions.
you kind of call your shots, right? The old Babe Ruth called the shot, man.
Yes. It sucks to be in this position, but hey, man, you want to be the baddest motherfucker. He's also saying, hey, let's fight fucking Nick. I'd love to fight Nick.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
I think that's the move for him, man. Because he's all about money fights, man. So like him versus Conor, him versus Nate, him versus Nick. you know, things like that. Him fighting these top 3 to 5 guys. I mean, those days are over. Those days are over.
Oh man. All right. Well,
we shall see, man. We shall see. I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week, JC. Slow week out there, everybody.
yeah.
You know, but we're gonna be pumping these bad boys out week by week. You know, as JC would say, content.
Ha ha ha.
There you go. Hopefully next week I'll have the setup, I'll have the microphone, have some pretty cool posters in the back. Maybe those shoe lights. I don't know, man. Trying to keep up with JC is not easy out here.
I mean, this has been the setup for a long time, kid.
But now I'm fully invested. That's what I think. Right?
Oh, so you weren't before. Good to know.
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
No, hold on. Did I have the posters up last time?
Nah, man. You want to show them the posters, man? I mean, I see. Maybe you should do a clip. Should maybe put that clip.
Yeah, you know what?
Send me.
Yeah. I'll do that instead. I don't want to move my tripod. That's just annoying.
But yeah, you know, all the people out there listening, JC's pointing at the socials. You guys know where they are, where to find us at. You know, enjoy this weekend off. No fights this weekend, so you know, go chill. It's almost pumpkin and apple picking season up here in the Northeast, so you know, go do that with your family. Yeah, but make sure you guys could play, and always remember, keep your hands up.